This piece is titled, What Ferguson Taught Me. When Tamir Rice was murdered, I went searching for armor. Not the kind stitched from Kevlar, but the kind sewn from the strength of my people. Black palms lifted, holding each other up. I wanted safety that did not require permission. Safety that didn't come stamped with a badge. Safety that could look fear in the face and say, not today. And that led me to the Panthers. Political education, martial arts training, rewiring my brain, unlearning indoctrination. It was the rhythm of the boots on the pavement that repeated. We are here. We are here. We are here. For the knowledge that my comrades would watch my back. Not like Fred. Not like Malcolm. And then St. Louis. Michael Brown Jr. The sun itself held its breath. A black family undone and every parent's rib cage cracked open under the same question, what is a parent who can't protect? I was surprised at the audacity, the way they could empty their chambers into our children and call it law. Sad at the architecture of policy built like a cage with revolving doors for poverty and deadbolts for justice, angry that our lives are still worth less than the bullet that ends them. But Ferguson, it was a match. And I was dry grass. The spark became movement, movement became strategy, strategy became a stage, and out of that fire, the open mic was born. A sanctuary where truth does not whisper, where poems are weapons with the safeties off, where our joy is revolutionary, our pain is unredacted, and our community is the currency we invest in. And I am proud. Proud that we stood. Proud that we moved our money with precision. Proud that we built sound systems out of sirens, turned hashtags into handshakes, turned grief into gathering. And I am still hopeful. Because there is still time. Time to write a chorus loud enough to shake the glass out of every tower that tries to look down on us. Ferguson taught me that grief is nothing but a seed. And that we water it with rage, but bury it in unity. And it will grow into something that they can never ever uproot. It will grow into resistance. It will grow into art. And it will grow into hope. Ferguson taught me to keep hope alive. I'm standing in front of y'all in an outfit that I wore easily 11 years ago, boots on the ground. But I don't know about y'all, but you know, at the beginning of my piece, I spoke on the death of Tamir Rice because that's actually what really shook me. Any parents in the building? Anybody in the building got some kids and out? Okay, make some noise. I love mine fiercely, fiercely. And so, you know, it had me asking myself some fundamental questions about whether we were safe and whether I was confused about where I was at that time. Because I had to be confused for that to be the news that a young boy playing in the park, you know, was gunned down. That was insane to me. So for it to happen in St. Louis, the way that it happened in St. Louis, because we're no strangers to gunshots. We're no strangers to homicides. We're no strangers to knowing that St. Louis, the place that we live, teeter-totters at the highest murder rate in the entire country. We're no stranger to that, right? But it's it changed my perspective on what I was here to do. It gave me a greater sense of purpose, and it really changed my life through a series of events. But I'll be honest, y'all, like those big defining moments, those moments where when you show up, like you can never go back. And that was one of the catalysts in my growth. And it inspired me to get to know the people that lived around me, because I realized I lived in this city my whole life and never knew anybody that did half of the amazing things that I have seen people do today. And if I could just say one more thing about it, it's I felt like Spirit used me to create a space where people could be themselves, and that while we could talk about critical community issues, we also realize that there are some people who don't know how to voice their concerns, that they could say what they really wanted to say better in spoken word, that they could really convey a message through song and dance, that they needed no words, just music. They just needed you to feel where they were coming from. And all of that mattered just as much as being able to put words to what's going on. So it grew. And you all are sitting in that grief of not knowing whether I was safe, that turned into a seed that bloomed into an open mic that you all are here to bear witness to tonight. So can y'all give yourselves a round of applause? Those of you in the building, our live studio audience, and those of you tuned in live online, thank you. Thank you, thank you. All right. But we are going to get this night underway. We have a beautiful list of incredible artists, but I want to give a quick shout out to Hot Java Bar, my DJ Clever, who's been in the mix this whole time. Big shout outs to my Gang Squad fam. He's amazing. I have a beautiful team of some really awesome people who all helped me put this thing together, but I am not your host. That's right. We leave that for somebody who knows what they do. I'm joking. But no, I get to put this even together with some incredible energy and talent. And this artist that is about to be our host tonight, like, he's a singer-songwriter, award-winning lyricist. I could really sing all the praises, y'all, because I'm really privileged and honored. But I want y'all, yes, this is going to be your first time showing love, or your first test to see how well y'all show love for our artist tonight. We're going to see how y'all do with our host. Y'all, please give it up. Please put your left and right hands together. Give it up for the one and only Louis Confliction. Give it up for Louis Confliction. Ow!
I was strong for you. I did everything that you would want me to. What was I thinking? I didn't know I was wrong for you. Now that I know, I gotta face the truth, and I try to be good, and that's hard to do, and you won't help me grow. I got to let you go, gotta let you go, gotta let you go, gotta let you go, gotta let you go, 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 go. I got to let you go, gotta let you go, I got to let you go, got to let you go, got to let you go, 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 go. It's like, why ain't things never this difficult at the start of it? In the beginning, everything was all good, and it's like I'm a glutton for punishment. I think my heart love it, and I probably wouldn't change it if I could. And coulda, woulda, shoulda stayed running through my brain, got me trapped in this maze like I can't get away, got me stuck on this drug called love, got a nigga sprung. Scratching at my veins, such a shame. I claimed that a dame could never change my aim till she came with a game I wasn't ready to play. Now I stay in the cage of volunteer for slavery, and shamed I begged her to never take my trust away, and now her lack of trust just leave me something to prove. Like, If you love me, you would do it. This is something she used. And it's only so long that one could take the abuse. Bonds break if the proper adhesive isn't used. You don't treat the one you loving on decent, you gonna lose them. The shit that you won't do, believe someone will do, and you don't want to be replaced. Wish you could have seen her face when I dropped the bomb on her. Told her she would be erased from my history. She got heated, tried to plead her case. That meant diddly, chunked 2 fingers, made my getaway. That's the thing about manipulation. Always wears off in every situation. Told her, I was strong for you. I did everything that you would want me to. But what was I thinking? I didn't know I was wrong for you. Now that I know I gotta face the truth and I try to be good, that's hard to do, and you won't help me grow. I got to let you go, gotta let you go, got to let you go, gotta let you go, got to let you go, 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 go. I got to let you go, 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 got to let you go. Go, go, go. So now I'm looking at her, and she looking at me, and I look away when she tells me that we were meant to be because I don't feel the same. Not saying that we ain't, I just don't know for sure. My heart been broken in the past. I'm kind of insecure. Like, what if she wrong and we jump into it premature? Ruin everything that could have been or should have been. Wouldn't it have been better to wait? She feed me lines. I take the bait. Such a crooked position she always put me in. I wish that we can go back in time. Before we took the friendship to the point of no return. Guess we mistook it as something that it wasn't. It was our inner pain searching for a refuge from this lonely, escape from this hurting. It seems like every time you're absolutely the most certain that the person that you love and would do nothing to hurt you is exactly when they do. And then you feel like you've been murdered. And you become uncertain of any person that's working to gain your trust, like they lurking to break your heart. And you try to escape the dark, but the pain like a stain, you can't take it off. Now a relationship showing promise, you break it off. And going down that road again and willing to take a loss rather than take an L, say you never play again or play for the same team, or you start making friends with benefits. Running around in circles so there's really no benefit. Running out of yourself till you're eventually sick of it. Your brain is exhausted, your body used up, your spirit been abused, and you got it all confused because you won't see that you won't understand love unless you start with loving yourself. Let that other shit go. Hello. Boom, 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 Yeah, that's the yeah, that's the yeah, clever on the track one time, this is word up, clever on the track one time, this is word up. Hey, word up, jump on it, jump. Okay, time out, no, stop. We finna stop this shit right now because I'm seeing some of y'all with me, but I'm also seeing some of y'all being real bougie. If you ain't got no rhythm out here, leave. Got me fucked up. No, this is just a joke. If you don't got rhythm, your heart do. So when you hear that boogie, go ahead and get a little boogie. We're going to try this a little again because some of y'all was looking at me a little weird for having a little fun. You know what I'm saying? Don't be afraid of a little bit of boogie. You know what I'm saying? Get a little boogie in your heart. A little boogie in your heart. You know what I'm saying? Because it's word up. Boom, boom. Yeah. Word up. There we go. I see a couple necks moving. You know how to move some necks and shit. You got to loosen up. Some of y'all is way too aggressive in here. You better have a little good time. We celebrating art right now and life. Word up. Yeah, hit that shit. Ooh, bow wow. 2012. All right, that's enough. No, we ain't gonna give them too much because they still acting a little bougie. But for those of y'all that was with me, you'll forever appreciate it. That's my tribe. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and keep this thing going. I hope that you're ready to have a phenomenal time. Thank you so much for coming out. We are here to celebrate art. We are here to celebrate life. We are here to celebrate each other. You know what I'm saying? So some of y'all got some real serious faces. Hopefully we change that by the end of the night, you know what I'm saying? But we're going to go ahead and get this thing started. If y'all ready for the first artist of the night, let me hear somebody say word up. Word up. Oh, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. Please put your hands together, clap it up, and show some love for magician James Highground.
name's High Ground. I'm going to do some magic for you. Is that okay? So last couple times I was here, I did a rope trick, I did a phone trick, I did a coin trick. I'm going to do a card trick. Is that okay? I'm going to follow that up with an observation test for all of you. Is that okay? All right, well, we're going to get started then. Enough with the okays. All right, inside this magical pocket of mine, I have a deck of cards. It is just a pocket. Pay attention to the pocket. You're going to need to pay attention to the pocket. We're going to come back to the pocket. Do I have a pocket? Yeah. All right, so here we go. I got a deck of cards. I'm going to put that away. Don't need that for right now. As I said, it's a card trick. We'll start off easy. Cards, yeah? Is it the same card? You're failing the observation test. You're failing the observation test. We're going to try this again. Hey, where's my boy V at? Where? Hey, V, stay stopped whenever you want. Oh, before I get to the end. I go very quickly. It's why I'm still single. We'll try it one more time. Right there? Is that a number card? All right, we'll do it again. Still not a number card. All right, just tell me when to stop. Right there, is that a number card? All right, that's a number card. We're going to need to pay attention to this card. Pay attention to that card. I'm going to lose it back in the deck. Now, here's the important part. V, you still here? Come over here. Give this pocket a tug. Make sure that is indeed an empty pocket. Give it a little tug. Does it still look like an empty pocket? Okay, so I put the pocket deep down in there. Here's the trick. I'm not supposed to tell you how the trick works, but I'm going to do that. I'm going to break all the rules of magic. That card is going to end up in this pocket. The card he chose is going to end up in that pocket. Y'all ready for this? Here's how it works. Watch this. You seem unimpressed. Oh, you guys don't trust me?
No.
Now you're paying attention. So, would you guys like to see that again? Come to my show this weekend. No, I'm not going to do that to you. So check it out. Here's what people think happens, right? They think I put this card in the deck, and then there's some kind of thing going on with my sleeves, but I got no sleeves. But it pulls the card up and spins it around across the manly chest and deposits it in the pocket. Is that how you think that worked? Be honest. It's not how it worked. I showed you how it worked. I put the card in the deck. I give it a shuffle. I give it one of these. Lands in the pocket. Controlled conditions. Right back in the pocket. Second thing people think I do when I do this trick, the second thing people think I do, they think that what happens is that I'm palming the card. Now, palming a card looks like this. Those poker players who cheat know what I'm talking about. That's what palming a card looks like. Now, you think I pull this off because I'm misdirecting you with handsomeness and charisma. But obviously, I got neither of those. So what happens is the card goes in the pocket, or in the deck, I'm sorry. I give it a shuffle. I showed you how it works. I do one of these. Controlled conditions, I just snatch it right back out of the pocket. Now, V, would you join me up here real quick? Would you join me? Okay. I need his help. I want you to sign that card. Because by now, y'all are probably thinking I just got a bunch of 9 of spades in here, and I don't.
That's right.
I don't. And stand over here for me, if you would. Stand over here. Smile. Congratulations, you're in show business. I'm your manager. You owe me 10% of your laughs. Okay, hold on. Take that back. Let me get a pen there. Let's see here. Tell me when to stop. Tell me when to stop. Yeah, tell me when to stop. Stop. Put it right there. All right. You can sign the card. We put it back in the deck. We get the deck of shuffle. All right, sorry. Sorry, yeah, I should probably put that up. Did it go in? Did it go in? So here's how it's going to go. We didn't rehearse it. I just asked him if he'd help me out. I just asked him if he was going to help me out. So here's what's going to happen. I'm going to loan you my pocket.
Okay.
You take the cards.
Okay.
Now I'm going to teach you the magician's snap, all right? It's like, that's a good snap, right? That's good. Now, would that be impressive if that card was back in my pocket?
Yes.
Would it be more impressive if it was in my back pocket?
Yes.
What about if it was in my wallet?
Yes.
What could be more impressive than that?
If I had it. If it was in my pocket.
If it was in my wallet.
Could I see your wallet?
Your wallet? Wait. Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
What's his social security number?
Deep in that wallet.
No. No way.
I'm going to let you pull it out because that's your money in there, my man.
Pause.
Wait, let's see the card. Oh.
The spades, right? What's that? Yeah, my name on this motherfucker. Yep, it sure is.
Okay. Was that good? Are you guys ready for the observation test? Good. Come to my show this weekend. No, I appreciate you helping me out. You can take your seat now. Thank you. No, you get to keep that. You get to keep that. Remember this moment forever. Cherish it. So, one last thing. One last quick thing. There was an observation test built into every step of that. Did you guys see it happen? I took one card that we weren't supposed to be paying attention to, and I flipped it over upside down in this deck. Did you notice it? I think you did. I think as a collective, if you put all of your thoughts and your hearts and your minds together, you know what card got turned over. You. Is it red or black? Is it red or black? Black. Is it a spade or a club? It's a spade. Is it a face card or a number card? A number card. What number is it? So we got a 5, which is a number, spade, which is black. So you guys think the 5 of spades got turned over in this deck. Let's take a look and see.
Oh, shit. Dun, dun, dun.
I want you to see that there really is only one card turned over in here.
Whoa.
Y'all see that?
Wait, that's a red card.
Boy, if you don't get...
See, I need that kind of energy to come to my show this weekend. So one last thing, if you got your phones out, type in Magic in Humans, STL. You'll find 3 dates, 3 show times, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. It's over at the High Low next to Sophie's Artist Lounge. I'll see you there, okay?
Hey, make some noise for James High Ground. Y'all can do better than that. We show love in here. That's what I be talking about. We just don't be impressed by nothing. This man just did magic in your face. Y'all like, I could have did that. Horrible, St. Louis. We got to do better. You got to, and when you explain, when you be telling people about WordUp, you got to say like, yeah, I had a magician at the show that did great. You know what I'm saying? Don't explain it wrong. Can't be like, you know, some white man came up here, had us holding pockets. Like, you can't do that, okay? You gotta, y'all gotta make sure that y'all talk. And also, for the artists, that's how you promote yourself, because that was some great self-promotion. Clever. That damn red pen. This next artist coming to the stage is a comedian. Everybody say, uh-huh. Okay, so some of y'all got the real serious faces on already. This is supposed to be comedy, so I need everybody right now just to try to smile. In real life, they say even if it's a fake smile and you try to smile, it produces certain endorphins that will eventually lead you to wanting to smile. You get what I'm saying? So this is gonna be y'all test on how you want to feel about the situation. You know what I'm saying? Please put your hands together, clap it up, and show some love for comedian Thomas Martin.
Well, I can say that I'm relieved that I'm not going to be the only person on the stage wearing sandals tonight. So, recently, in a podcast, Barack Obama was asked to name an opinion that he had that he felt was controversial. And what he said was, I don't think anyone over the age of 8 should be eating ketchup. And this is not Obama's only controversy that involved condiments. Because you might remember while he was president, he went to a burger joint and he asked for some Dijon mustard. And then, like, Fox News, they lost their heads for like a week because, you know, like, what an uppity condiment, I guess. But Dijon mustard is not uppity. I mean, you can get it in packets at QT. And that got me thinking about things that are perceived as uppity that I don't think are uppity. For instance, recently I went to one of my favorite coffee shops in Des Peres. It's called McDonald's. And I ordered a sugar-free vanilla latte, and I go to pick it up, and it is not a sugar-free vanilla latte. It is a sugar-free vanilla iced coffee. Okay. And so the person behind the counter, they're just looking at me like, what the hell? Like, it's coffee. And I turn around, and the guy behind me is looking at me like, who is this princess ordering coffee at McDonald's and upset when he don't get the right coffee? But then, I mean, because to him, I was being ridiculous. But in my mind, I'm like, if I would have ordered a Dr. Pepper and been given a Coke, they wouldn't think that way. And, you know, then that also got me thinking about my age. I went to a 2-year-old's birthday party on Sunday, and, like, even though I was not the oldest person there, like, I was definitely the butt of these old age jokes. And it got me thinking about how I want to spend the last half of my life doing things I enjoy, including getting the coffee that I ordered. Which also got me thinking about, you know, topics that may be considered morbid, but like death. Which then got me thinking of, like, famous last words, because some of them are real doozies. Like, which got me thinking about that movie, Citizen Kane, where he drops the snow globe, and then he just says, Rosebud, Rosebud, Rosebud. And so I got to looking up some, and, like, some last words are sort of, like, accidental. Like Marie Antoinette, her last words is actually an apology to the guy who was about to cut her head off because she stepped on his foot. And really, I mean, I think it would be hard to beat Oscar Wilde's last words because they were probably the gayest that I've ever heard. And I wouldn't mind if my last words were something that someone would later say, that was the gayest thing I ever heard. But apparently he said that either this wallpaper needs to go or I need to go. And so I've been thinking about what my last words might be because I feel like that might be what people are known for. Or, like, people might forget everything else that you ever said or did in your life, but whatever they say you said last, at least the people who heard it are going to remember it. So I can't think of it in advance, I don't think, because then it won't be my last words. If I think of it now and I die in 20 years, those weren't my last words. So I kind of figured I could actually stick with food for that, too, because I think that could be funny. Like, if my last words were, pardon me, could you please pass the Grey Poupon? Even though I had nothing to put Grey Poupon on. Or maybe just latte 3 times. And then got me thinking, especially since this whole thought process started with Obama talking about ketchup. And it got me thinking about Donald Trump. And could he redeem himself maybe with his last breath on this planet? Like, is he going to have some sort of wise words or maybe an apology? And after some thought, I think I know what he would say. Ketchup, ketchup, ketchup. Thank you.
Make some noise for Thomas Martin. Hey, you gotta be a real one about interior design to say either this wallpaper go or I go and then actually leave this bitch. Could you imagine? I would love, like, that's the real joke. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh no, I don't like this. You got on black forces. You don't have black forces energy. Either those go or I go. Oh no. That'd be crazy as shit. I would, like, put it like this. If I never gave a shit about wallpaper in my life, if somebody be like, no, that wallpaper goes or I go, and then they go, now I'm obsessed with wallpaper, nigga. That's a paisley. Get that shit out of here. Where's the feng shui? I'm about to be, this gonna fuck my head up. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and keep this thing going. If you're ready for the next artist, let me hear you say, uh-huh. Please put your hands together, clap it up, and show some love for Aries Discordia.
Hi everybody, I'm Aries Discordia, and this is the girl you never knew. First I thought this might be something real, but every word you said lost its appeal. You talk like you got me figured out, but I see the cracks in every doubt. You built me up in your perfect view, but there's nothing real about the girl you drew. I wanted to feel that spark ignite, but I see no truth was burning bright. You see what you want, not what I am. I'm more than your pre-packaged plan. You fell for someone that doesn't exist, and now it's too late, you've already missed. You're in love with a lie, not a soul, not me. Filling the blanks with who you wanted to see. You talk like you know, but you don't have a clue. And the truth is I'm done playing along with you. I'm not the dream you made in your head, just a version of me that's better off dead. You never tried to see the truth. Now you'll never know the girl you never knew. You were so sure I'd fit your mold, like I just do as I'm told. You never asked who I could be, too busy crafting your fantasy. I watch you build me out of light, a shiny perfect thing in your sight. But I'm not your pretty easy win. I'm not the girl you'll trap me in. You see what you want, not what I am. I'm more than your pre-packaged plan. You fell for someone who doesn't exist, and now it's too late, you've already missed. You're in love with a lie, not a soul, not me. Filling the blanks with who you wanted to see. You talk like you know, but you don't have a clue. And the truth is I'm done playing along with you. I'm not the dream you made in your head, just a version of me that's better off dead. You never tried to see the truth. Now you'll never know the girl you never knew. I hate that you wasted all this time obsessed with someone that's not even mine. You fell for an image, built the cage while the real me was standing off stage. I wanted to show you what's under the skin, but you never let the real girl in. Now all you'll have is a faded ghost, a fantasy you'll never get close. You're in love with a lie, not a soul, not me. filling the blanks with who you wanted to see. You talk like you know, but you don't have a clue. And the truth is I'm done playing along with you. I'm not the dream you made in your head, just a version of me that's better off dead. You never tried to see the truth. Now you'll never know the girl you never knew. I'm walking away and it's all on you for loving a girl who never was true. You faced your chance and now we're through. You'll never know the girl you never knew. Thank you. So that was Eris Discordia, The Girl You Never Knew.
Make some noise for Eris Discordia, The Girl You Never Knew. The girl you never knew. See, sometimes you gotta let it go and you gotta listen. You know what I'm saying? Because them were straight bars right there if you was listening to them lyrics. Because the pens be in the building. You know what I'm saying? The pens be in the building, you know. Somebody in here can help you write a professional email the right way. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna say on babies no more. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna. All right, we're gonna keep this thing going. If y'all ready for the next artist, let me hear you say, uh-huh. The next artist is a dope poet. He always be fresh as hell, too. Please put your hands together, clap it up, and show some love for poet Jack Score. If you ain't clapping, you hating. I can see you. I can see you not clapping. See, they whispering and shit. He can't clap because y'all booed up. It's okay, brother. It's all right.
Hey, I'm the poet Jack Score. Hey. So tonight I'm gonna plug Loot Drop STL. It's a really fun new cash drop game on IG. They hide money, drop a hint video, and the first person there keeps it. Loot Drop STL. If they get enough followers, they'll keep it going. So if you like cash drops and think it's fun, follow them on IG. Loot Drop STL. All right, this poem is dedicated to them. It's called The Drop Is Coming. The city hums, but whispers start to grow. The clue is dropped, the hunters start to know. Through streets and parks and shadows bend and race, each heartbeat pounding, chasing down the place. The phone lights up, the message quick and clear. The prize awaits for those who draw near. With every step, the air begins to spark. The gold is waiting, hidden in the dark. The rush of cheers, the crowd erupts with fire. The winner lifts the prize, all of its desire. The hunt is done, yet more will soon ignite. So follow close, the drop could fall tonight. Thank you very much. I'm the poet Jack Score.
Y'all make some noise for poet Jack Score. Every time I see Jack Score, I feel like I need to work out and wear more suits because he got them suits down packed. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he get them in packs because they always be matching and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I need to get me a bunch of matching suits. That's how I feel about my life. I feel like I could just show up to places in matching suits and people think I'm important and shit. You know what I'm saying? Do a couple push-ups, get a matching suit. I'll be up in that thing, right? No, maybe. We're gonna keep this thing going. If you're ready for the next artist, let me hear you say, uh-huh. If you're really ready, let me hear you say, word up. Please put your hands together, clap it up, and show some love for Tay. Oh, yeah.
aren't more than ashes worth taking to a kinder world? Doesn't every single life that blesses the earth deserve to wake up to a kind world? Kind of world where they're considered and stood for because living's enough reason to be precious and cherished. Everyone's somebody.